Hello. So this is a little different to what I'm usually doing. So I'm usually underneath the velodrome, um, talking about training plans and science and, how to get people faster without falling apart. But I think I'm going to try something. So do something a little bit different. Um, Maybe talk about my own cycling and my own training. So I guess you could probably call this the first of a vlog. Maybe I'll do them every week, every couple of weeks. But basically, I just sort of want to try and help inspire myself to get back on the bike myself. So, brief history, back in December, I had an episode of rhabdomyolysis, which there's a video out on it where I explain it a little bit more. But just to give you the quick story, turns out I've got something in my genes that means I'm more susceptible to rhabdo, and I don't really know what triggers it. It doesn't really seem to be linked to training load, but that time round, I'd had a flu for a week, so I was, feeling sorry for myself on the sofa, eating crap food, and then just whilst walking to the train station, my legs started seizing up, and that was it. My CK levels were through the roof. And I spent maybe 2 weeks unable to walk. And then it got better. I sort of got on the bike a little bit, did a few indoor rides, a couple of rides outside. But to be honest, it's still in the back of my head. So I don't want to jump back into training like I was. But also I don't want to not be doing anything now. So I've already had to change my goals for the year. Anyway, so yeah, maybe this is the first of a vlog, and maybe you'll never hear me like this again. But the idea is I'm gonna jump back on the bike next week and just sort of document what I'm doing, as sort of my return, and maybe a few more bits and pieces from outside of being underneath the velodrome. I think every week as well, I'm going to try and ask myself the same 4 questions. Like, did I ride? Um, how was it? How's the head? Getting back into training, and perhaps what I would tell a client if if roles were reversed. Um, so yeah, how am I? I'm good. Good in body. I feel healthy. Obviously a little bit nervous about the rhabdo coming back, because if you do come back to training too soon, you're more likely to get it again. And like I said, I still don't know what my triggers are. What would I tell somebody in my position? I'd say listen to your body and take it easy. There's no pressure or expectations on you to jump back on the bike and get straight to the level that you were, because that's not going to happen. My power, my targets, my zones, and I need to reconfigure all of it. And to do that, I'm just going to take the next week just nice and easy and come back into cycling gradually. And the gym as well. But I'll see how I get on with the cycling first before I start adding the gym. All right. So this was vlog number 1. Maybe I'll see you again next week and give you some updates. All right.